Hello everyone, in this video I'm going to be reviewing Module 13, Week 13, what to expect and some of your responsibilities. Before I review Module 13, I want to go over briefly Module 12. Now, you are supposed to have submitted your Room for Debate essay, final draft. I want to remind you that it is not my responsibility to send you reminders when the due date for an assignment is passed. It is your responsibility to reach out to me if for some reason you are unable to turn in a particular work, rather than letting me reach out to you. I say this because oftentimes when I reach out to students, that's when they start telling me X and Y happened. Why didn't you tell me before I reached out to you? Now, in Module 13, Week 13, you will notice that you will be signing up for a virtual writing conference with me, your instructor. It is going to be on a first come first serve basis. You should, when you get the chance, go into the assignments and projects tab. Then you will find the information which is on the final project. This information will be crucial in helping you understand what I'm expecting from the virtual conference with you. So I clicked on the assignments and projects tab, and then I'm going to scroll down to find the final assignments, project and activities. So once I find the final project and activities folder, I click on it, and this is where I'll find information concerning the virtual conference. I recorded a video on this, what you can expect. So I'm going to click on Final Project Conference Information, and you will click on the video and get an idea, an overall perspective of what I'm expecting from you during the virtual writing conference. As you can tell, it happens. It's going to happen on May 13th. That's when, but before that happens, you need to sign up. So this is the sign up sheet. Watch this video in which I review the protocols and also, of course, the protocols and what to expect on the day of the virtual conference, so you don't get confused. So once again, have information, all the information you need to know is in the final project conference information folder. Now, looking at the course calendar, you would also notice that you have the self-reflection essay. That again is in the assignments and projects tab. You just need to find a particular folder in which I have a recording of the video. I would say that in the recording, you would notice that there's information on an English 101. That is because I assigned the same assignments in my English 101 course. So the only thing that changed in the assignment that is different is just 102, and that's the only thing I changed because I assigned the same assignment in my English composition courses. So don't think that that's a mistake. It's by design. Since I covered the same material, since I had the same discussion in the video, I felt I could reuse the video for 102, which is what I did. So in your self-reflection essay assignment, make sure you review that video. It contains key information on what you need to know. It should be clear from the handout instruction itself what I'm expecting from you on the assignment. You will have a discussion board activity. There are two of these activities. The first is summarizing and paraphrasing activity, which is based on my presentations from week 12, and you have the quoting and synthesizing activity, which is also based on my presentation in week 12. So what I've done is that because I uploaded the presentation in week 12, I also made a copy of it in week 13. I repeated them so that if some of you missed it, you would have a chance to take a look at the presentations. These are PowerPoint presentations in week 13. So if you go into the Learning Modules tab, and you will go into, by the way, Module 13, Week 13, because that's where you're going to find the discussion board posts, prompts, And when you should study the prompts, because without reading the prompt you cannot go into the discussion board forum and respond to what I asked you to do. I noticed that there's some of you who have, at least one of you, who have done that. I'm going to ask, if you're that particular individual, that you go back and review the instructions, because you didn't get to wait till I release the instructions before you jumped into it and try to answer the discussion board forum. So here in module 13, week 13, you will be able to access the content. Let me start with module activities. Module activities is the folder where you would find the specific learning materials, the readings, the videos, and any notes that I have from for the week. So as I mentioned, I have moved over some of the materials in week 12 just in case you missed them. For instance, the presentation on quoting and synthesizing, and the presentation on summarizing. Okay, and you should review the student samples so you have an idea of what I'm expecting from you. Okay, that said, these are the other materials I have. I've also posted, there's a link to the final conference project information and the self-reflection essay assignment, which you should get, you should review. Let's look at what else do I need to cover. Okay, you need to turn in your argumentative essay draft. So that's going to be your part 2 of the final assignment project. It's due on the 10th and not after. Now, while I understand that we are almost getting to the conclusion of our class, I expect that you are paying close attention to due dates. One of my pet peeves is when after reviewing a video such as this, I get an email from a student telling me they didn't know what to do, or they do the wrong assignment. I'm like, have you been watching my videos? If I release an assignment handout and I also review it, I expect at minimum you check in one of them. I don't see how you go wrong if you're reading through my assignment as detailed instructions and you're watching the video, because I would touch based on what you need to know for the assignment. That said, I want to keep your attention that this class will be ending by week 14. This is the time to not to slack off, but to get up and stand up and do your best. We still have one more week to go. I'm sure that you are all looking forward to the end of this class, just as I am. But while we are still having this class meetings, this class session is still on, I expect that you'll be patient and you will do your work at the time and submit your work at the time it's due, and you just apply your best efforts. On that note, I want to say that I want to wish you guys a wonderful rest of your weekend, and I look forward to my last review, which will be module 14, week 14. That won't come until next week. For now, have a great rest of your day. Bye.